As long as you know it's coming and you know the day is going to, I was okay with it.
Yeah.
And I'm proud that I did my time. I'm proud that I went up in front of that judge and didn't leave. I didn't talk. People were saying, leave the country, come back in 20 years. You know what, man? I wanted my life to move forward. I wanted it to go somewhere. I always wanted my life to go somewhere. I did 30 years of comedy, but it took me 30 years to become a man, George.
Hey, I feel you, dog.
Comedy got me to this spot today where I am. All that comedy and dealing with people. When you jump into comedy, you got to work hard. I was talking about Pete Rose this morning, how I patterned my comedy career after Charlie Hustle.
Straight up.
You got to hustle. That word in the 70s was huge. They even wrote a song about it. Do the hustle. It was huge. That song, that word was huge in the 70s and early 80s. It's not used anymore.
Nah,
Hustling is a fucking thing that you put in your soul, and you'll never miss a meal.
Yeah.
You'll never miss a meal. Who has it?
Immigrants hustle, dog.
You gotta hustle, because if you don't hustle, so with comedy, anything I did, I added that hustle, but that hustle was built in the 70s. This country was huge. That word was huge in the 70s. You don't hear it no more.
Nah, now it's getting hustled.
Yeah, now nobody hustles no more. And it's a very easy concept to add to your life.
Yeah.
It means that you ain't stopping. And when, you have to always, like I remember talking to Don Marrero one day, and we were talking about basketball. When you play basketball and you're serious about basketball, there's no sitting on the couch. There's no fucking sitting around, because you got to think Mike is the guy that I'm going up against. He's the other guard that I'm trying to start. What is he doing? Is he fucking practicing? Maybe, maybe not. That means I got to go practice.
Yep.
And that's the hustle. The hustle never fucking stops. It's not the big things that you do. It's the little things. So I'm just trying to bring hustling back. I want these fucking young kids to get hustle back in their vocabulary.
Hey, dog, remember when I first got out of prison? I fucking had 5 rooms a week. I had the Sunset Room. On Tuesday, I had Casa Latina. On Wednesday, I had Roscoe's. On fucking Thursday, I was doing a ghetto hotel in Montebello.
Dan hit me up? He's coming. Dan hit me up. He's coming to New York.
Oh, shit. Yeah, Dan Ebert.
Dan Ebert hit me up. He's coming to New York. I hit him back, and he was like, dog, I didn't think you were going to hit me back. I said, how many fucking sandwiches you give me to take home on a Wednesday fucking night? When somebody gives me a sandwich, I never forget about you. Those fucking triple-decker sandwiches he would give me for the way home, you give me a little weed. By the time I hit the 5, I had to eat one of those fucking sandwiches. How big was I? And then I'd stop at fucking King Taco.
Oh, shit.
I was addicted to Mexican rooms, dog. I loved Mexican rooms because I knew on the way back I was going to King Taco, and I'd definitely have $40. Either you would give me 40, Felipe would give me 40, Edwin San Juan would give me 40. Everybody gave you 40. Fly would give you 40. So you do 2 spots a night. Willie Barcena would give you 50. People have no idea how grateful I am to all those Mexican rooms. They have no idea. That's how I cut my teeth.
Yeah, I remember you telling me this shit, dog.
Dog, I fucking love that Monday night room you had that started at 11 with the fucking chicken wings and shit, and the pretty chick that worked that I never talked to. I never said 2 words to her. I was always embarrassed to talk to her. She was beautiful. Yeah. Tuesdays, Casa Latina, I remember oh my God, I remember going in the backyard there. They had a little door in the back, and Edwin San Juan had a fucking glass pipe in his arm, and he took the pipe out of his fucking jacket. It was this fucking big, the pipe. I'm like, you've had that in your arm all fucking night? And we would just puff fucking 20 fucking joints. Rodrigo, you, me, Edwin, Felipe, Fly, Jeff Garcia. I mean, it was a fucking...
What?
Chepo. Oh, shit. Ivan.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ivan.
Hey, speaking of these Mexican rooms, like a lot of people, a lot of Mexican fans they know the underground shit. Like, hey, was there a room in a Denny's in Downey that Gabriel Iglesias and Willie Barcena used to host? It was a Denny's.
Yes.
They told me it was cracking.
Bro, Tuesday nights, it turned into a Denny's.
Oh, you're right.
It turned into a Denny's. It was something else. Dog, I went down there one Tuesday night, like the first time Willie booked me down there in, where was it?
It was in Downey.
Downey. And it was a Cuban neighborhood.
Oh.
Downey's got like a little Cuban neighborhood to it.
How could you tell?
Because that's where all the Cuban restaurants are in Downey. There's a big population of Cubans in Downey. 2 people had rooms in Downey. Willie had one and another guy had one. I forget who was the other kid who had one. But Willie's room, the first time I went down there, I went on stage and I did that shit with my jaw about doing coke. And dog, every time I went down there, some guy gave me a block of coke. I would go down there every Tuesday. Whether he gave me 40 or not, I'd go down there for a guest set.
Yeah.
Because I knew I was getting a chunk of fucking coke from that fucking Cuban dude. It was some fucking Cuban dude. But till this day, your boy Gabriel had the bicycle casino.
Oh.
When he first started. Gabriel Iglesias paid $35 at the bicycle casino on Thursday nights. You had to drive back on Friday and get paid.
Why?
I don't know. It was a fucking nightmare. You had to drive down there on Friday at 3 o'clock to get a fucking paycheck. You know, with all that traffic and shit. Gabriel used to book that when I first got there. And your other boy, Gilbert, had a room in Long Beach. They had a taco truck outside for 50 cents. A taco, and the tacos were world class. I still remember bringing my coke dealer with me to that gig because I owed him money. He's like, I'm going with you. I'm collecting tonight, cocksucker. I had like 3 gigs, 50 apiece. And what's the show? What's the room we used to do in Universal on Monday nights?
John Lovitz. No,
John
the
Lovitz.
Conga Room.
The Conga Room. There you go. That was Ernie G's.
Wow.
I remember I went there the night before I left for the longest yard, and I had not a dime. And Ernie gave me $40. Jeff Garcia gave me like $25, and I think somebody gave me a half a pack of cigarettes. So when I left for the longest yard, that's where I got the cash from those fucking people.
Yeah. What about Wild Coyote? Remember that fool used to make us sign a fucking voucher and shit? He's trying to get
tremendous Wild Coyotes.